You're probably a coach or consultant above $3,000 a month, but your sales calendar looks super, super spotty. You're getting lots of unqualified prospects in your pipeline. You're having issues converting them. You're trying to manually set them. It's an entire mess. You're stuck and you want to learn how you can build, or how we can actually help you build this $50,000 a month infrastructure into your business. So I'm going to show you guys how to do simply just that into this video. So basically, if you look right here, this one book we're going to be utilizing is called 80/20 Sales and Marketing, and it is a mandatory read. If you don't take anything else from this video away, I want it to be that this book by Perry Marshall, 80/20 Sales and Marketing, is going to exponentially grow your business. But let's get into this video really quickly here. So you guys see on the screen right now, reason why you are in between $5,000 and $10,000 a month, above $3,000 a month, whatever it looks like in your coaching business, is simply because you don't have the right systems in place and you're still selling a commoditized offer. So in other words, you wouldn't be attracting broke prospects if you had a solid offer. You wouldn't be attracting unqualified prospects if you didn't have a commoditized offer. If you had a one-of-one offer, you simply would be attracting the right prospects who then become clients into your program. So there's basically, we have to ask the right question. Why is your coaching business failing? And it's because fundamental pillars are out of place. Now, if you look right here, you can spend 12 to 24 months scaling to $5,000 to $10,000 a month as a coach and then hitting another ceiling, but simply you're not even focusing on what needs to be done. I know you're sick and tired of it, but I'm going to show you guys what we're going to be doing, because you're probably spending, I would say 90% of your efforts into, or you're probably spending only 10% of your efforts, into those 90% of things that actually move the needle in your business. So in other words, it all starts off with offer. And if your offer is messed up, and if your offer is a commodity, you are a commodity. Your business is a commodity. It will go nowhere. You will never sign any clients because simply you're too busy in the low ticket coaching space. So anything under $2,000, $3,000, you're still a low ticket coach. You're still selling your time for money and you have no leverage because you're working in the sales calls, fulfillment, setting the guys in the DMs. You don't have the right systems. You don't have the right processes. You are a slave to your business. You are a commoditized coach because you now hit a ceiling. You can only do so much. You can only sell much. You can only sell as many low ticket coaching memberships as your brain can hold, which probably isn't that much. You can only sell so much of your time for money 24 hours out of the day. You can only have so little leverage until you cap out. And so when this first stage 1 out of 5 in the pipeline is broken, you're immediately stuck working in the business instead of on it to build it. And this is where 95% of coaches are. Now, I'm showing you guys this full breakdown because I want to help you. And I want to show you guys that this is something that you can get yourself out of with the right systems. Number 2 thing that we always fix with all of my clients, we did this with Cam. He was an ADHD coach. His name's Cam Hanna. You guys can look him up. He's one of the largest ADHD coaches in the space. He has over 600,000 organic followers on TikTok. And I believe he has over 40,000 followers on Instagram. So the reason why we started working with him is because he had somewhat of a commoditized offer. He was selling his time for money, and the lead gen he was doing by himself. He was simply just doing organic and he was wasting his time. He wasn't doing any paid ads, or for those the coaches that are doing paid ads, they don't convert. You're not getting leads for $7. Let me show you guys really quickly here. I'm getting leads myself for like $7, just to kind of show you guys a sneak peek of what I'm doing. Leads, $7, leads, $8, leads, $3. This is a website submission. So this is a very, very, very qualified lead for $20, which we're working on optimizing. So you can see my cost per lead is low. It's literally $3, $8, $6, and $20, which we're going to optimize soon. So just showing you guys what it actually means to build yourself up, build your coaching business the right way, and how it can become so effortless, how you can get out of the lead gen side of things and really focus on working on the business instead of being a slave in the business, figuring out how you're going to get your next client because you don't have a predictable system. So the first thing that we do, is fix your commoditized offer. Your lead gen is probably sucking right now. You probably have a C- quality setter, or a lot of you guys don't even have a setter. A lot of you guys are just in there yourselves. You're burning your time. You're not doing the things that you actually love, which is helping people, impacting people, fulfilling people. And you're spending hours in the DMs doing stuff that you don't even want to do just because you know it has to happen to move your business forward. What if I told you it doesn't have to be like that? The system that we use, this $50,000 monthly recurring revenue system that we use, is to build the cash flow business of your dreams so you can wake up the next month and know how much money is going to go into your bank account, because you can predictably know how many clients you're going to sell and you're going to serve in the next coming months. So the second thing is The third thing actually here is acquisition nurture. A lot of you guys have poor community relations. You guys don't have a community, or you guys simply have crappy low email automations, low converting DSLs. They're not structured the proper way. You're speaking to the right people, but you're not speaking to them the right way. So in other words, you're targeting the right people in your niche. You're a good coach. You're probably good at what you coach on. You just need more people to coach to. But at the end of the day, you're simply speaking to them in the wrong tone. You're using the wrong copy. You don't have the right systems in place to capture those leads when they go cold. You don't even have a community of a tribe. Russell Brunson in Expert Secrets, it's the second book that I'm referencing, talks about how you have to build the tribe of your own. He built a tribe around his story, his wrestling story, how he was in Boise, Idaho, or whatever it was, the potato gun story, then ClickFunnels and everything like that. He had a story and he shared it within his community. He had a huge email list and he nurtured them the proper way. All these systems are taken out of your hands when we come in here and we build and release the system, because quite honestly, this right here is months alone. Just these three things is months, and you're going to keep chasing that carrot that's dangling in front of your head. I know you're sick of it. I know you're sick of the VSLs that do not convert. I know you're sick of the, email automations that don't convert. I know you're sick of not knowing exactly how to nurture your prospects when you know damn well you can help them out, but also you don't want to over push them. You don't want to go across the line before you sign them because you don't want to give them too much free game. But then some of you guys give them too much free game and they're not even interested in your services. So what's the middle ground? How do you ride the line? And so it was on the sales. Your systems and integrations are messed up. You don't have any VSL setters. You have C-level closers, or you're simply literally just in the trenches yourself. You're still taking the sales calls for your business. Notice how each of these pillars, you are simply just working in the business as an employee. And in Rich Dad Poor Dad, obviously the most basic finance book anyone's ever read, Robert Kiyosaki mentions the 4 quadrants of cash flow. And it's like what? Employee, investor, I forgot the other two, but essentially employee, investor, business owner, I forgot the other one, but simply like, because you are a business owner, you're in that quadrant, but you're acting as an employee. So you're basically an employee. You're a glorified employee. It's like agency owners. When they run an agency, they get so tied down to the work and fulfilling the work, they don't have time to work on the business because they're too busy working in the business, trying to build out all the sales systems, trying to build out all the, lead gen systems, the acquisition nurture systems, the fulfillment systems, and you simply are burning yourself out. And that moves me to fulfillment. You're probably doing a coaching call a week, very commoditized. Everybody does that. You're lacking the integrations to keep your community members or your coaching clients up to date. There's not enough case studies. This all revolves into a $5,000 to $10,000 a month coaching business that is running you to the ground. You are sick of it. You are probably bashing your head into the wall as you speak because I just rubbed in so much pain about how your offer doesn't sell much. You're facing so much resistance when people ask, what's the price? You drop it. That's too much. I can't do that. All of that for just this, they don't see the value in it because you're a commoditized offer. Lead gen, you're too busy in the trenches. You're still DMing. You're still doing everything that a C-level business owner does. You have bad quality setters. You're spending too much time in the DMs. And acquisition nurture, you don't know how to nurture your freaking prospects. You are simply too busy working in the business, trying to fulfill your clients, trying to build out all these systems, trying to run paid ads that don't work because you can't get a cost per lead below $35,000. And you're probably sick of it. The low converting VSLs you try to make yourself, but they simply don't convert because when you hop on sales calls, there's always a price objection. There's always an I think about it objection. That can stop today. And I'm going to show you how to 80-20 your business the easy way. So you're busy working in the business and you don't have time to work on it. I know you're sick of me saying that, but I have to rub it in because you do not understand this will go nowhere. If you do not change the way your coaching business is structured, the way your info business is structured, the way your B2C business, your B2B business, whatever it is structured, and if you simply don't move the pillars, the fundamental pillars to efficiency, you will be a slave to your business forever. You will never have the time freedom. You will never have time to travel because you will simply just be stuck in your house, fulfilling your clients, working on the business. You will be a hermit and you will have nothing else to do but that. So how do you 80-20 it? How do you become a $50,000 a month coach? $50,000 a month coach, $50,000 monthly recurring revenue coach. There's two different. Monthly recurring revenue is obviously how much recurring revenue you have per month, and $50K a month is just how much cash collected you've actually gained that month. So how do you 80-20 your business? You have a one-of-one offer. In other words, You stray away from the commoditized system of things and you have a one-on-one offer. You increase your coaching offer, you package it to a $5,000 to $10,000 offer. This way, $50,000, $100,000 a month becomes super easy to fulfill. A lot of my coaching clients like Cam, when he joined up on the program, his offer was at like $1,000, $2,000. Worked with them a little bit on offer recreation, things like that. We reviewed his sales calls and everything. And honestly, you have to have a $5,000 to $10,000 coaching offer just because of the amount of time you're putting in. Now, let me ask you, the amount of time you're putting in for this $2,000 or $3,000 offer over the course of these 3, 4, 5, 6 months, do you believe that your knowledge, all the courses, everything that you have is worth a little bit more than that? All your expertise, all your knowledge, you think you can give your customers or clients a more tangible result than just $2,000? The answer is probably yes, or else you shouldn't be coaching, because your knowledge, your value, and your skills and your experience are worth so much more than that. And pricing them at $5,000 or $10,000 is simply a bang. It's simply literally like, it's a bang for your buck. And so having that high value prop, the team eats, your setters, your closers, whatever it is, because to build a $50,000 a month business, you're probably not going to do this alone. You can run fast alone, but you can't move far alone. You have to build out a team. And so UVP, unique value proposition, is stand out alone. So we come up with your unique value proposition first thing first. Our onboarding call, I send you guys over offer optimizations. We run you through the entire, offer optimization of how this actually works, because a lot of you guys simply just have a commoditized offer. So we help you create an offer one of one that helps you stand out. And so when we 80-20 our business, when we focus 80% of our actions into the 20% of those little things that make the difference, that's what's going to move the needle. So it's hyper-focused on what actually works. Now, lead gen, paid ads. This way we can get them out of your hands. If you're an actual serious coach, you have capital. If you're a coach that is good at what you do, you have capital. You're not broke. Every single good coach that I've met is not broke. If you claim to be a good coach, if you claim to know what you're talking about, if you claim to, I help so many people out, I'm a great coach, I have a bunch of client testimonials, but you're absolutely broke and you don't have any money for paid ads, you don't have $25 a day on paid ads. Mind you, I was spending $25 a day on paid ads when I first started. If you don't have $25 a day to spend on paid ads, you should not be coaching, because you gotta go get a 9 to 5, honestly, because this is not going to cut it. So obviously you can tell this program is freaking like legit. The shit that we're doing is very much quality. And so setter outreach, paid ads. My boy Sergio is going to hook you guys up as far as the paid ads go, because I am not an A player with paid ads. I am a C player at best with paid ads. But who do I know? I know delegation. I know skills. I know exactly how to hire A players and get them in front of the line so they can move you quicker than I can in those aspects. Now, you're going to get prospects that want to chat. After you clear up your offer, you remove all the freaking dust out of the air, you have that $5,000 or $10,000 coaching offer, high unique value prop, you stand out alone, you're getting guys through paid ads that want to talk to you, your prospects are going to want to chat. You're going to see the resistance from sliding in the cold DMs, being all slimy and salesy in the cold emails, trying to hit them up with paid ads. If you're running them right now, they don't even convert. Cost per lead is freaking $80 for a DM ad, whatever it is. You're going to stop facing that resistance. You're going to see people start running towards you. Prospects will want to start working with you. And that's simply because you positioned yourself at a higher seat of authority. Because right now, when you're sliding the cold DMs, you're right here. You're well below your prospect. And now you have to make up that ground. You have to make up that trust. You have to make up that authority. But when they first see you from a paid ad, your authority is up here. And so the acquisition nurture systems that we use are proven community nurture sequences. Now, for Cam, the coaching client that we helped out a few weeks ago when we first signed him, we actually implemented a conversion-driven free community. And as you guys can see here, if I pull it up, we had over 250 members in the first 7 days of launch. Now, this is just one of the systems that we use. And obviously, anybody can go out and make a free community, but the reason why your free community will suck and it won't convert is because you don't have the mechanisms that pre-sell. You don't have the conversion-driven mechanisms that turn those cold members into hot eyeballs ready to buy your high-ticket program. Now, that's simply one system. Reliable systematic bookings through emails is another system that we use. I built out an entire Go High Level pipeline for you guys. I'm going to show you what this kind of looks like over here on Go High Level. Not there. Go High Level right here. Show you guys kind of what the pipeline looks like. But simply, automations, here's one. We just launched this new ad sequence about, 3 or 4 days ago. And here's one of the pipelines that we got going on. So we build out these for you. The pipelines are really key as well, because this is what's going to keep your traffic in the loop. It's going to keep your traffic consistent and everything like that. So really focusing on, you yourself working on client fulfillment, working on the business is going to get you to that next level. And so the proven community nurture sequences, the reliable email systems, the bookings, we have VSL systems. And as a bonus, your YouTube is going to be used as a nurture sequence as well. We build all this stuff for you. We have all this stuff. We already have the infrastructures that you're struggling to use because you're still within that $5,000 to $10,000 a month range. But bumping it up, blasting your offer off is the offer optimization, the paid ads, setter outreach. We have setters that we contact. We have an entire pool of setters for you guys, proven community nurture sequences, things like that, reliable email sequences, VSL systems, and then you move into sales. So while you're literally sitting back, reading your book, whatever you're doing, your paid ads are pulling the majority of the weight for you. You're getting in qualified leads and prospects that actually want to talk to you. They see that your offer is one of one and they know it's expensive, but they're being nurtured by your YouTube. They're being nurtured by your VSLs. They're being nurtured by the proven community sequences. They're being nurtured by your email systematic bookings, and they're seeing you as an authority figure. They're seeing you as somebody who is worthy enough of this much money because you simply are. And that's such a limiting belief I have to get over so many of y'all coaches, because you don't believe you're worth more than, $1,000 for a 6-month program. Like, someone can't fathomably send me that much money today and work for 6 months. That's like a 12-month thing. It's like, no. I've seen people crack $100,000 days with one client. It's a limiting belief. But when you set up your unique value proposition in such a way that you are the authority figure in the space, you will kill it. And then you move on to sales. So now you're sitting back, you're sipping your freaking margarita in Cabo, and your systems and integrations are taking place. The VSL setters are sending out, the VSLs to the prospects, warming them up, and you have A+ closers. As obviously is when you get past, you get pretty much damn near this line, $50K a month. That's when you really start hiring up those closers, because you have the people who are really, really, really better at sales than you are. You're great at sales. You are just now not a commodity. We're literally going to fire you from your own business, and we're going to keep you on the fulfillment side of things. That way you can spend time mapping out the tasks that your prospects and your clients have to do daily, how you can reduce churn rate within your coaching business if that's an issue, the onboarding direction, North Star, integrations within your business, coaching calls, how you're gonna move them out, group calls, course plus community. Notice how this fulfillment side of things is you working on the business, not in it. You're working on the courses for the community and for the coaching. You're working on the group calls with your clients. You're working on the onboarding calls with the North Star and the direction of where you want all your clients to go. You're working on the integrations. You're not working in your business. You're not working in the paid ads. You're not working in the outreach. You're not working in the email marketing, because that's all covered for you. We literally cover everything for you. So this is a full on, as you can tell, this is a pretty hefty, pretty damn quality service. So yes, this is going to be somewhat expensive. And if that shies you away, you are not a good client to begin with. Because honestly, I've spent over $15,000 in coaching. I just dropped $6,000 on coaching about a month and a half ago, and it's not going to stop, because I know to get to that next level, I cannot be afraid to invest in myself, because that simply is a limiting belief in of itself. And I know it feels better, even me, it feels better just to have that, that extra 10, 20, 30, 40K in your bank. Feels good, feels good. But at the end of the day, what's going to help move your business forward? You being stuck as a literal slave in your business, $5,000 to $10,000 a month coach who is at this for 12 to 24 months, you're hitting ceilings, your offer is commoditized, nobody takes you seriously, your clients churn, you have no leverage, you're selling your time for your money, you're constantly beating down your head on the wall because you have no setters, you're in the DMs every single day, you're good at what you coach on, you just have to want more people to coach to, you're not running any paid ads, you have poor follow-up sequences, you get so many no-shows, you get people that don't take you seriously, people talk to you like the best friend, not as the authority figure, you don't have any systems or any integrations, you can't close enough deals. You're running yourself down eventually. And it takes a very professional, it takes a very charismatic coach, somebody who is really willing to take that leap, because that's exactly why you started coaching to begin with, to take that leap into your entrepreneurial journey or your info product, whatever it is. You took that leap because you know you're meant for something else. And it takes somebody who is at that level, who's at that mature level, who is really ready for that $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 a month coaching business, to take that next level, to invest in their business. And the clients that I've signed the easiest and the clients that have done the best actually in the program are the ones that say, hey, look, dude, I know this program is expensive, but guess what? I know the quality of investing in myself because I literally coach people. And I obviously have to get them to overcome that belief. And I understand, man, that this is going to be a commitment. And Cam told me that on his sales call as well. And Jack and Andrew and all my other clients that we used to work with and that we still do work with, they've even told me, they said, look, dude, I know investing in yourself is key. I'm not going to stray away from it. And that takes a bold businessman, that takes a bold businesswoman to understand that, to be courageous enough to invest in themselves, especially when they know that they have to, because you're simply at a roadblock. And if any of these things sound like this is something that you actually like are struggling with, it's probably because you are, and you don't realize it until you're above the clouds and things are super, super, super hectic for you. Now, the best reason how I know it's probably super hectic for you is because you're dealing with the low pipeline of clients and you're just kind of at your wit's end wondering how you can really change this. Now, we build out the entire full acquisition client acquisition for you guys. Build up your offer to $5,000 to $10,000, paid ads, creative testing, lead nurture sequences, setters, outreach, sales training, fulfillment modules. I literally personally meet with you guys every single week. It's probably going to be on a group setting because we're getting a lot of clients in right now. And so I'll meet with you every single week. I personally review your sales calls the first few months. Like, I personally review your sales calls bit by bit. We give you how exactly to restructure your offer to a $5,000 to $10,000 coaching offer. We show you exactly how to come up with your UVP, your unique value proposition. We run your entire paid ad system for you. I script out your entire paid ads for you on our onboarding call. I literally sit down with you and I hold your hand till we get to this $50,000 a month mark, because I know how important this is for you. I know exactly where this can take your business if you simply just put your head down, listen to what we have to say as we build this system in your business and as we watch it take off. Because you know damn well where you're meant to be. You know damn well your worth. And it's time to start not only charging that, but acting like your worth. So my question to you is, how much longer are you going to wait in this $5,000 or $10,000 a month, inconsistently signing clients? You're just kind of wondering where your next client's going to come from, not even having a predictable system. How much longer are you going to wait to do that? Because I'm telling you right now, reading this book is not going to do everything for you. You have to have the right implementations, or else this is going to be a burden in of itself. So how much longer are you going to wait until you're finally going to build the dream coaching business of your life, the dream $50,000 a month business of your life? How much longer are you going to wait? If you're actually ready to take action, if you are serious, I only want to talk to qualified, quality, and serious individuals. Those of you guys that are ready to take action, those of you guys that have seen my YouTube content, those of you guys that feel like you're ready to finally get this going. I like to work with action takers, the action takers that take the action on the sales calls, or I don't even call them sales calls anymore because they're essentially onboarding calls because they just want to get on the program, are the ones that do the absolute best. I want you to win. I'm completely on your side here. So I'm going to tell you right now to go book in a call down below. I don't really know how many time slots we have. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know. But if you want to finally get out of the DMs, have these predictable systems, build that $50,000 a month coaching business, monthly recurring revenue, I'm going to show you exactly how. I'm going to hold your hand. We're going to do this absolutely together. I'm super, super, super excited to get working with you. Go ahead and book in a call, and I'll catch you guys on the other side.